Hey, you guys. So, today is supposed to be legs, but unfortunately, I am still sore from last leg day, 3 days ago. One thing that I told you guys is I will never, ever, ever work a muscle group that is still sore. So, we're still gonna get active today, but it's gonna be an active rest day. I'm gonna hit some yoga at the gym. I'm excited. I've been trying to get back into my yoga journey. I used to do yoga like a year and some change ago, like consistently, like every week. And somewhere in the mix, I kind of fell off. But I'm ready to get back into it because it grounds you, it gives you mental clarity, it helps you stretch and all the things. And I need all of that. So we're going to go to the gym and do yoga. But before I do, I want to show you guys this new pre-workout that I've been using. It is by Motive 8. And this is their fruit punch flavor. I consume pre-workout every morning, okay? Every morning. Let me show you guys how I make it real quick. All I'm gonna do is take 1 heaping scoop of my pre-workout powder, and then I'll do about 14 ounces of water. And you guys, this pre-workout keeps me energized throughout the entire lift, so that makes me really happy to have a pre-workout that does it. And I don't have like a, what do they call it, where like you start to come down a few hours where you just start to feel like sleepy and stuff. I don't experience any of that with this pre-workout. So if you're looking for a pre-workout to use, definitely check them out. My referral link is down below in my description, and make sure you guys use code IamChocolateMinnie15 so you can get money off. But all I'm gonna do is shake this up and drink it. It's really tasty, so make sure you guys get that. Something else, if the yoga class is not crowded, I will film some of it. If it is, then I won't. We'll just talk about it. I don't know if you guys heard yesterday, I kept the portion in the video where someone from the administrative team was talking to me about how he's gotten some emails about me recording, which is a little frustrating because even before I showed up a couple days ago to do the tour and to set up a membership, I asked if I could record, and they were like, yeah, go for it. But people have been complaining already. But he wasn't like concerned about it or telling me to stop. He was just letting me know, like, we'll see how long we can do this. He was excited about it because for them, it's about getting the word out and getting people to even know that they exist as a gym. So, he's for it. Everyone in the administrative team is for it. Like, they're excited that I showed up, right? But unfortunately, some of the members kind of like, so we'll see. If, like I said, if it's not crowded in there, if I can get like my own little corner, then I would love to film the yoga session with you guys. If not, then we'll just talk about it. Later today, we are gonna cook. I'm gonna make some fried rice with a shit ton of veggies, from mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, zucchini, squash, broccoli, corn, peas. I just listed off like 9 veggies. So yeah, but I'm gonna make that with you guys so y'all will see that. But let me finish getting myself together, and hopefully I can film some yoga with you guys, and I will see y'all at the gym. So I need to grab all of my vegetables. We have a lot. We have a lot of stuff here. Got to cut up some stuff too. So we're going to use the whole container of mushrooms. So I'll just stick that in there now. Lots of vegetables. I'm telling you guys, like, you cannot, if you are really trying to lose weight, just literally, I know it sounds boring, but it's not. But I recognize that it sounds boring as fuck. But just eat fucking vegetables. Seriously. Just eat a whole bunch of vegetables. All right, so I already have some bell peppers that I cut up last week. I think they're still good. The onion, I had cut up an onion. I can tell it's not good anymore. But hopefully the peppers are. Doesn't smell bad. I don't see any mold. Smells like peppers. Okay. So that's probably like 2 bell peppers in there. All right, the coconut oil is almost done. I think another 5 minutes and we'll be good to go. So we got to get to cutting. So I'm going to cut up some carrots first and let those start cooking because carrots do take a little while to cook. So probably use like 3 or 4. I'm going to try my best to cut them really thin so that they cook faster. But I'm not going to lie, I do get a little lazy when it comes to chopping. Probably should have put the carrots in first, but oh well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm trying to get done with everything so I can watch 90 Day Fiance tonight. Well, I'll only be able to watch a little bit of it. I've been doing really good, you guys, of going to bed at 8:30. Like, I've been, like, on it these past 2 weeks. I'm so proud of myself. Like, just really trying to get to bed on time so I can get up early. And so far, I've been acing it. I really have. So I'll only be able to watch, like, 30 minutes of it. But I'll finish it tomorrow on DVR. What were we doing before DVR? That's the question. I can't even really remember. Like, I love DVR because all of my shows, not that I have a lot, but the shows that I do watch, they come on at like 8 and 9 and 10 o'clock. Like, I'm not up. I am asleep by then. I am an old lady when it comes to getting to bed early. They don't make TV shows to come on brand new in the afternoon anymore. Like, what happened to the days where you could watch a brand new episode of something at like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. live? Like, that doesn't even exist. And I don't know why, because a lot of people work from home now anyway, so they might as well bring that back. They used to do that with soap operas. Do y'all remember soaps? My grandma used to call them her stories. My stories come on at 1 o'clock. And I used to be sitting there watching them with her. I used to be watching them with her, like, getting all into it. She used to love the ones that came on, I think it was CBS. So my mom liked All My Children, One Life to Live in General Hospital. My grandma watched General Hospital, but she also watched Days of Our Lives and stuff like that. Do y'all remember that? Like, I think one of them still comes on. I don't know which one, but I think one of those shows still comes on, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it does. And even when I went off to college, I was still watching them because then they had SoapNet. Remember they brought this network called SoapNet, which played all of the stories, which was great, which played all of the stories at night for people who were busy during the day when they came on. But before that, I remember my grandma used to record them. She used to have her VCR set. Those were the good old days. Do y'all remember that? Remember you used to have to set the VCR to record the show and do not let it have like fucked up and it didn't record. Oh man, your whole night was ruined. Your whole night was ruined because you couldn't watch it. It was over and done with. Those were the good old days, man. What was that, back in the 90s? Early 2000s? Kids today will never understand that. I was laughing at something on Instagram. Remember when internet became a thing and it was dial up? Do y'all remember that? Dial up? And you could not be on the phone. You could not be on the phone and using the internet at the same time. And so if you were using the internet, you would tie up the cell phone line. And I remember like begging my mom, this was before cell phones. I would beg her like, please let me get my own line. Please. Because when she would come home, after she fed us, like she would be on the phone. So I couldn't talk to anyone because there was only one line. And if I did get the opportunity to talk to someone, if someone called like while I was on the phone, I had to get off. And sometimes I thought I was slick and I wouldn't tell her that someone called. I would just tell her friend like, oh, she's in the shower or something. Just make up something because I wanted to still be on the phone. Don't let her have found out. It would have been over and done with. I used to hate that shit. And then they could like listen to your calls. Like, oh my gosh, that shit used to be so fucking annoying. You couldn't say anything too discreet because you don't know who's listening. And then when I did get a cell phone, they didn't even have picture phones back then. Definitely ain't had no damn video phone. And remember you used to have to like tap the number like multiple times to put a letter because it wasn't a keyboard, right? So you had to like press the number 3 like 2 times to get to like the letter E or whatever. Oh my gosh, those were the good old days, man. Not really, but not really. But kids today, they'll never understand our struggles. They'll never understand. All right, so just gonna let all that cook up. Gonna cut up the squash, zucchini, and onion. This onion. Who's gonna teach me how to cut an onion quickly and efficiently? I be watching people cook on Instagram and I'm like, man, I wish I could cut up shit that fast. Here I am struggling. They make it look so easy, like I know they be already peeling the skin off first. And then they roll the skin back. Okay. I did that. So I know they do it like this. And then I don't know. I ain't got time to figure it out. I'm going to stick to what I know, but I would love to be able to cut this a lot faster. And you guys, while this is cooking, I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable broth to it and a little bit of butter, vegan butter. Just a little because it's not like, how do I explain it? We're not trying to boil the vegetables, if that makes sense. Just cook them. And then plus vegetables create their own juice too, so you don't want it to be like soupy. Oh, that onion. All right. Okay. I think that's enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. It burns. It burns. It burns. Gosh. Like, I love onions, but that is the worst thing ever. All right, so I got the onions in here. I'm going to cut these. Yeah, see these onions. I'm just going to go ahead and cut them. These onions are trash. Because it's like, I don't want to waste it. You know what I mean? And our coconut oil is pretty much ready. So once I finish cutting up these vegetables, we're going to finish the granola and get that in the oven. It's all about multitasking, you guys. If you can multitask, you can make meal prepping go so much faster. If you have the ability to multitask. I learned in life, not everyone was blessed with the ability to multitask. So if you were blessed with that, you can make things go by so much faster. But the actual dish of fried rice is pretty quick. Like, it really doesn't take that long. Ugh. Okay. Put that in my container. That way, if I ever need onions for something for the rest of the week, they already have some cut up. See how that worked? Sometimes I'll make a just egg omelet, and I'll put onions in it. Ugh. So that makes it so much quicker. Oh, gosh. All right, so next we're going to cut up this squash and zucchini. Hold on, I'm going to wash my hands because... Woo, child. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. 1 second. Ooh, nose just a running. Wash my hands. Get that onion juice off. All right. Rinse these off. So I'll probably just do like, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know how many I'll need. And again, I'm gonna cut these pretty thin. Okay. Maybe I should have halved them. I don't know. I'll have this, half this, like, and then slice down the middle. Okay. So everything else, like the frozen vegetables, I'll put those in a little bit later because I'm going to put in some carrots. Not carrots. I'm going to put in some corn and some broccoli and maybe some peas. Okay. So next, let's go ahead and season everything. Put this back. So see, I'll probably end up making another batch of this anyway, so that will work out. So we still have plenty of carrots left, still have squash and zucchini, still have onion. All right, let's season. So I'm gonna do some onion powder. We'll do some, I don't know, we can do some Old Bay. Yeah, I'm just like pulling seasonings out of my ass. Like there's no rhyme or reason. It's what I see. It's what's in there. What's right in front of me is what we use. That's how that works. I pretty much use the same seasonings for every single dish. The only thing that might get added to the mix is like curry, if I'm making a curry, right? Okay, let's do some smoked paprika. Okay. Let me do some garlic powder. All right. So we'll just let this cook up. I'm gonna add just a drop more vegetable broth. We'll just let it do its thing. Oh, the butter. Okay, so normally this vegan butter, because I get it all the time, has the texture of regular butter. I don't know what Whole Foods got going on, but I bought this and it's literally like stiff as fuck. Like I cannot like cut it. I have to like stab it to death. I don't know why it's doing that. That's not normal, but I was just too lazy to bring it back. So I'm just kind of like putting up with it. But like it is so hard, boss. Like it's so hard. Like I don't know why. Like you cannot. It looks like it's like the texture of like a hard served ice cream, and it shouldn't be that way. I don't know if they froze it, and it just never got its texture back. I don't know what happened there. It's not bad. Like, I looked at the date. All right, so we're just gonna let this cook some more. While that's doing that, we're going to finish the granola. Move everything. Okay. Okay, so let's finish this granola. So we already put the oatmeal in. We already put the maple syrup in. So now we're just gonna add 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Uh-oh. Running over some hot water. There. I was about to get mad. I was like, oh no, I can't open it. I don't know why women say they don't need men. Like, you definitely need a man. Like, I am not I'm independent, but I need a man. Like, women cannot do everything. Okay, so got the 1/4 cup of coconut oil in there. Just gonna mix it up really, really good. Women need men and men need women. Like, okay. Stir this up a little bit. Taste the carrot. Oh no, they not done. All right, not even close. Let's put this on here. I just like spread it out. And so then what I do is I sprinkle this. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice and sweet. I just like sprinkle it on. So these are the sunflower seeds. Okay. And next, the walnuts. I just kind of like break them up. Okay. I think that's enough nuts. Pause. All right. So I set a timer on my phone so that I don't overcook it. Like, you really don't want to overcook this. So 10 minutes. And then we'll flip it. Put the syrup back. And we're done with the oil. So it'll just get stiff again. Everything is cooking up nice. I didn't add any salt to this because I feel like teriyaki sauce is a little salty. So, all right, let's drizzle in some coconut aminos. This kind of gives the food like a smoky type of taste. Like if you were to smoke something, like if you smoked a rib or something like that. All right. Let me taste another carrot. You're getting there. It's really the carrots that we're waiting for because all the other veggies are pretty much done. It's the carrots we need to be soft. I'm actually uploading content, so let's turn this way a little bit so y'all can still see me. I got stuff loading to YouTube. So I did yoga today at the gym, and she was playing music in the studio, which is fine. So YouTube detected it, of course, so I'm going to have to put some music behind it real quick to kind of like fade out the, or, you know, it keeps the AI from like knowing like, hey, that sounds like music from this artist. It's pretty crazy how it knows. Like, I made a video and I was just like talking and watching Power. And the first day, it didn't recognize it. But the third day that it was already uploaded and being watched, it detected that I had Power, you know, the show. And so I was like, this is definitely a copyright. So you can either take it down or not be monetized or cut out the segments. So it's pretty cool how it, I know it's all computer, but I was like, dang, you can't even watch TV? Like, I knew music, but I didn't think they gave a fuck about TV. God damn. I ain't playing no games with your ass. Let's see how that sounds. All right. So our veggies are done. So let's go ahead and add the rice and complete our meal. Oh, wait. Let me take the granola out and flip it real quick. Ooh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. Okay. There go that timer. So all I do is just kind of like stir and mix. I forgot to sprinkle some cinnamon on here. We can do that now too. Cinnamon. Okay. Just kind of make it flat. Timer for another 10 minutes. Let me get my rice. All right, so like I said, the rice has been sitting in the fridge for about 36 hours. I don't know how much I'm gonna add. It's just like what looks good. Get a big spoon. You kind of have to like break it up some. It's like sticky. I think I overcooked the rice, if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay. Let me add some butter. And I'm gonna add the teriyaki sauce. Not too much though. I mean, add what you want, but I don't like too much soy sauce. I don't like too much teriyaki sauce. Need some more rice. Taste it. All right, so I definitely need some more sauce. Oopsies. I am making the biggest mess ever. Okay. Let's taste it now. It's good. It just needs a little salt. I'm gonna sprinkle. I got some of this black salt from Whole Foods. A little goes a long way. All right. Let's taste it now. Ooh, hot. Very good. Just missing one thing. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're gonna drizzle a little syrup in it, a little more teriyaki sauce, and I think we'll be good to go. A little more teriyaki. Got a lot. Drizzle some maple syrup in there. Okay. Mix all that up. Okay. Let's taste it now. There you go. Very good. And there you have it. And you'll miss out. Hot. Very, very tasty, you guys. There you have it. So I'll probably measure out like a cup of rice into my, well, rice and veggies into my meal prep containers. And this is probably going to be at least 4 or 5, maybe 6 meals. So there we go. That is dinner for the next few days. If you guys want to see what I did yesterday for back, biceps, and abs, make sure y'all click right here. And I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for legs. I'm not sore anymore, so we are hitting legs, glutes, and yeah. Bye, you guys.